What's happening, everybody? Kevin Madison here for the Grilling Savant. Now, listen to me, okay? It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day here in Vegas. If you like grilled fish, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Stick around for this one. Stick around, pay attention, because when you make this recipe, it's literally gonna make you smack the nearest person around you. Enough yapping for me. Enjoy striped bass the three-way way. All right, what's happening, everybody? Here I have my tools, the original three-way skewer, of course. I've got my mortar and pestle. I have my Grilling Savant carbon steel chef's knife, and I have some butcher string that I just picked up from my local butcher, actually, for free. Gave me about, 2 feet of it. And then I am using ghee, and I tell you what, folks, that stuff is like it's like crack. It's like crack butter. That's what I'm calling it. And I have a lemon. I have some thyme sprigs, and I have some green onion. And the seasonings that I'm using, very simple. Just some Himalayan pink salt. As you guys, if you rock with me, know I love Himalayan pink salt. I got some cracked peppercorns, and I've got some garlic. It's about 2 tablespoons or teaspoons of garlic. And then I got the star of the show, folks. I got a couple of striped bass. Woo-wee. Yeah. So, all right, let's get it cracking. So I'm going to cut my lemon in half. That's going to be used in the ghee spread, if you will, that you're going to see in a second. So I'm going to get my mortar and pestle. It's time to add in the ghee. And as you see, it's, again, to taste. As I mentioned in other recipes, however much you want to use, however many fish you're going to use, just enough, as long as you got enough to cover the entirety of however many fish you're going to make. So what I did is I put some ghee in my mortar, and I took the garlic, put that in there, and then what did I add next? I squeezed half a lemon, not the entire half, but enough. And again, to taste, and you'll see it. You don't want to squeeze the whole entire half a lemon, but just enough to cover the bottom half of your mortar. And then I gave it a mix. I gave it a little mix, and it's gonna come out it's gonna look like a cake batter, if you will. Yeah, there you go. And now that's ready. So I set that aside, and then I go ahead and I cut my lemon wedges or slices that are gonna go inside of the fish. So I cut about 6 slices of those, and I put 3 in each fish. Then I took my green onions, and I cut about 6, cut 3 stalks or 3 stems, whatever you call them, and cut them in half. So I evenly placed 3 in each fish. Then I pat dry, took the fish out, pat it dry with a paper towel, and then I took my Himalayan pink salt, spread baby open, gave it some salt, gave it some pepper, and you don't want to salt lightly, because a lot of it's going to cook off and burn off, but you just want to give it a nice coating. Now you're going to add some more later, but you want to give it a nice coating where at least you see it. That at least gives the skin to adhere to or the salt to adhere to the skin, and that's what makes that crunch. So yeah, add your salt and pepper all over the fish. Add your lemon wedges, take your thyme sprigs, and your green onion. Again, I evenly dispersed the green onion and lemon, so everything's even. So it's like 3 and 3, and the thyme sprigs. And then I took the butcher string after I stuffed it, and just tied it. I ran out of butcher string, so you're gonna see on one fish I only was able to tie it just the once, but it was it turned out fine. Nothing fell out, so I guess I did a pretty darn good job. So you see, I have one tied already. I did the same. I repeated the process to the second fish. Salt, pepper it up, stuff it with the lemon wedges and the thyme sprigs and green onion, and then there you go. There you have it. Aren't those pretty? Beautiful. Then it's time to put the 3-way to work. And here, when you see me entering or inserting the 3-way, I always insert it when you're skewering the fish using the 3-way. You want to put it beneath or underneath the backbone. That way, it will be able to turn everything once you turn it, rather, it won't break through. So you want to put it beneath the backbone or right underneath. And you see, as I have there on both fish, ready to go. Boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah. So now it's time to get that ghee spread on with the garlic, oh, the lemon juice, folks. I'm trying to tell you something. Now, some of you may be asking, why am I using ghee? One, it's off the hook, and when you use it, you will never ask that question again. But for practical reasons, it's basically it's one of the highest smoke points that I've ever cooked with regard to oil or any kind of base that I need to cook with. Oil or butter. The smoke point on ghee is like 485 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like crazy. And it just, the flavor, yo, the flavor. So what you see me do is I take the ghee butter or the ghee spread and I spread it all over the fish everywhere. And then I score it after. And take a listen at this. The reason why I score it after is because I don't want to puncture it too deep where the stuffing is, so that's why I do it after. But check this out. That skin is crunching, baby. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Goodness gracious. Then it's time for it to come on. Check it out. Gia. All right, y'all. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. Pause it, rewind it, do whatever, but make it, let me know. Sprinkle some lemon on there. All right, peace out. Moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen.